everyone! So today I'm here to do a review on Party in My Pants, or PIMPS. Everyone calls them PIMPS. Yeah, so here is my collection I showed you. These were the second pads that I bought. After disposables, once I started my period, I have a really heavy flow at the beginning. So when I was just got my period, I really wanted those really thick pads because I knew they'd like catch it all and I wouldn't have to worry about leaking. And the brand that I used for the last couple of years was Always Infinity, the ones that are super duper thin and that they just hold a lot. And when I started using Rumps, I really wanted a thin pad, and oh my goodness, PIMPS are probably the thinnest pads I own. I mean, this is a large or like heavy day flow pad, and like that's how thin it is. Like literally, it's the thinnest pad. Even the overnight, like it is the thinnest pad ever. So that's one of the pluses that I have. I have four basic. No, this is an overnight. This is their large, which is basically like a heavy flow. This is a medium, which is like regular. And they have a small, which is like a light day pad. And then I got two liners. This is the Luxe liner, and this is the mini liner. So I did pick out all my patterns when I did this, and I actually bought a kit because I was just so excited. And the kit was super expensive. Like, now looking back, I cannot even imagine that I spent that much on these pads. I mean, I love them to death, I really do. But to spend, I'm pretty sure I spent like 60 bucks on 6 pads. Plus I got two wet bags. I don't know if I have them with me. There's one that's like this big, and then I have a really tiny one that's like this big. So I guess it was kind of a good deal, but at the time it was a really big investment for me because I was only working during the summer, so yeah. But I will tell you guys, the first time I used them, I leaked through, or at least I leaked to the sides. I don't know if it was the first time I used Rumps for like a legit cycle, so I don't know if I was just using them too much, or the thing is, I don't think I really knew the limits of these. I was watching a lot of videos on YouTube about how amazing they are, so I think I pushed the limits on these. This isn't actually my favorite. My favorite one's this one because I love owls, and I thought I was gonna have more owls, but it's pretty cute. So I wore this one, and it got on the sides a lot, and it was just gushing. Like, it was super duper full. But it held, oh my gosh, a lot. It holds a lot of blood. And I don't know what the core is. To tell you to be truthfully honest, I don't know what they use, but it is crazy thin, and it does have the nylon backing, which now that I've used a lot of Rumps the past cycle, I don't really like it. As you can see when I fold it up, I don't know if you can see it, but it does like kind of, here, let's see. It looks like this. And when you put it in your panties, it is like bunchy. It does kind of bunch up a little bit sometimes. And it also slides. It slides more than I thought it was. And it has been sliding less, I think. This past cycle when I used them, it didn't slide as much. But the liners slide like freaking crazy. I used this mini liner once. I don't think I've ever used it. And I really don't use liners that often because my flow is so heavy the first day. And yeah. So this little guy, I don't know how long he is, probably like 5 inches maybe. But this little guy was like way on the other side of my underwear, and it was just sliding everywhere. So I understand why people have been kind of pushed off by them with their free liner. I was so excited to buy them and just get into Rumps right away that I bought these before I even had the chance to get a free liner. So I was kind of disappointed in that. But on the other hand, I don't really use the liners, to be truthfully honest with you. I think once I start figuring out menstrual cups, I'll start using liners more. But yeah, I love them to death because they are so thin, so it's kind of like recap. I like them because they're super duper thin and it feels like you're basically nothing in it. But they do slide sometimes, and they are a little bunchy because of the nylon backing. It is very bunchy, as you can see like I showed you. Even the overnight is nice and long. I love it because this is basically my longest pad I have, I'm pretty sure. But see, like this one, it does kind of bunch up, kind of right here sometimes, but it holds so crazy. And I have noticed it does kind of curl up, but other than that, I love these pads. I now know the limits of them, so I know when to change them and stuff. But yeah, that is my review on Party in My Pants. I love them to death. Yeah, so hopefully you guys like this. If you do, give it a thumbs up. And if you want me to do more reviews, I'm pretty sure I'm going to when I find time. I go to school, so just kind of whenever I have a few minutes. Other than that, I will see you guys later. Bye!